Hi there, students. A poultice. A poultice. Okay, a poultice is an old-fashioned herbal remedy that is still used today. A poultice is normally a mixture of various different herbs that is put on a piece of cloth and then put in contact with an injured area to make it better. And this is a poultice. Now, I think this word poultice has been in the news recently because there was an orangutan that took a leaf and used this leaf as a poultice for a wound that the orangutan had. And the orangutan was clearly using a poultice as a herbal medicine to make themselves better. Now, let's see, there are lots and lots and lots of different poultices. And you can use them to treat spider bites, you can use them for boils, for splinters, for chest illnesses, for warts. I think when I was a kid, it was a traditional herbal remedy, a mustard poultice. You put that on your chest if you have a cough or you have a breathing problem. Normally with a poultice, you take a piece of cloth and you put your herb or whatever it is on that, and you make everything wet, and then you put it over the affected area, and then you can tape it or put it on top. There's such a thing as a bread poultice, where the different herbs are put on a piece of bread and then put over the injured area. For a spider bite, many people make a poultice out of activated charcoal and clay, and maybe some Epsom salts as well. But there are dozens of different poultices, and these are old-fashioned remedies. You could have a poultice to suck the pus out of a wound. Poultices in the past very often were made from oats or porridge, and with other things mixed in them to cure a wound or to suck things out. Yeah, I know about onion poultices for aching joints. You can put a poultice on a muscle that is sore and aching, and there are all sorts of different ones. Let's see, there are all sorts for arthritis. Arthritis has been around for thousands of years, and the traditional poultice in these cases is ragwort, turnip, cabbage, coltsfoot, boiled in milk with oats to make a thick thing, or a liniment of cloves and alcohol. So there are all sorts of remedies for this. I think there are poultices to improve the circulation for people who have diabetes. If you have cysts or warts, the poultice is there to pull out the bad things and to kill any bacterial infection. So yeah, these poultices, these are something that have been around since the beginning of time. Well, if this orangutan is using it in the wild, then they are thousands of years old. As to the origin of the word, let's see, this comes from Latin Poultice, which I think itself comes from a Greek word. But let's see, Poultice in Latin is talking about some sort of porridge, some sort of pap, and the poultice is made of oats. This is the type of pap, and that's really where it comes from. Now, there's another word which is a synonym, a cataplasm as well, although it's not a word I've ever used. A poultice is something I remember from poultices are something I remember from when I was a kid. You put a poultice on a burn or a cut or a wart. There are many different types, and I think every society has their own poultices. Formality. I'm going to give this word a 5 in formality. I think you can use it anywhere. It's an age-old herbal remedy. So, poultice.